Dear students, good morning. Today in this video lecture we will discuss about filter media. Now what is filter media? So we have discussed about this in our first video lecture. So what is exactly the meaning of this filter media, or how can we define the term filter media? So filter media is one of the important parameter, or you can say one of the important factor which is responsible for the completion of the process of filtration. So in case of filtration, if we want to separate out the solid content which is unwanted for us, then we need that particular media, and that media is called filter media, right? Filter media is responsible for such type of the separation. Now the point is, what are the ideal characteristics of that particular filter media? So here are some points. The first characteristic is it should provide the sufficient mechanical strength. So what does that mean? Filter media should have a sufficient mechanical strength. So that means कि फिल्टर मीडिया में अपने आप एटलीस्ट इतनी स्ट्रेंथ हो कि जब हम उसके ऊपर फीड को या सैंपल या स्लरी को पोर करें कि उस सैंपल और फीड का जो प्रेशर है वो उसको टॉलरेट कर पाए. सो फिल्टर मीडिया शुड रिमेन इंटैक्ट और एज सच वंस द स्लरी और द सैंपल poured over it. So that means it should remain in its original position, or it should have the sufficient strength. Otherwise the filter media will be break. So if the filter media breaks, then what happens? Then the filtrate which we get at the end of the process will not be pure, obviously, right? So first property is, or first characteristic is, it should have a sufficient mechanical strength, right? Second point is it should be inert, obviously. Filter media should inert in nature. Why? If filter media is not inert, then there may be possibility for the interaction or for the reaction of the material which has to be filtered, means the sample or the feed or the filter media as such. So if there is interaction or the reaction between these two components, then ultimately it will affect the quality or the property of the filtrate which we will collect at the end of the process. So inert is an important characteristic. Number third is it should retain the solids. The ideal characteristics of a filter media is it should retain the solids, but it should allow the maximum liquid to pass through it. So that means the main purpose of the filter media is whatever the solid contents are present in the sample or the feed, all such solid content must be removed, or they must be retained on the surface of that particular filter media, right? So it is an ideal characteristics of that particular filter media. So what is that? It should retain the solids. So that means it should not capable to allow the solid particles to pass through it, right? If the filter media allows to pass the solid particles through it, so that means that those fine particles they will come in the filtrate, right? तो ये प्रॉपर्टी फिल्टर मीडिया की नहीं होनी चाहिए. क्या नहीं होनी चाहिए? कि वो सॉलिड को अलाउ ना करे पास होने के लिए. वो सिर्फ किसको अलाउ करे? Only the liquid content, right? So it is the ideal property of that filter media. And the last one is it should offer the minimum resistance. Now resistance is an important, we can say, the factor which build or generate naturally. So we cannot neglect or we cannot avoid the resistance since it is developed or generate naturally. Now how the resistance is generated, right? Or the property which we have discussed here, it should offer the minimum resistance, right? So resistance will be there. So how the resistance affects the filtration? So this point we have already discussed in the factors affecting filtration. So as the solid particles they start to deposit on the surface of the filter media, they develop a cake, right? Cake, the thickness of the cake, it offers the resistance, right? तो जैसे जैसे केक की थिकनेस बढ़ती जाएगी बिकॉज ऑफ द डिपोजिशन ऑफ द सॉलिड पार्टिकल्स, वैसे वैसे जो रेजिस्टेंस है वो बढ़ता जाएगा. व्हाई? बिकॉज थिकनेस इंक्रीजेस. तो रेजिस्टेंस तो लगेगा ही लगेगा जो नेचुरली ही सिस्टम में प्रोसेस में डेवलप हो रहा है. बट द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स क्या होनी चाहिए? इट शुड प्रोवाइड और ऑफर द मिनिमम रेजिस्टेंस, not the maximum resistance, right? If it offers the maximum resistance, then what will be the result? Obviously the time will be more. So since the time will be more, then the rate of the filtration will be very less. Okay? Ultimately the process becomes very slow. So that the ideal characteristics, it should offer the minimum resistance, right? Now part B is what are the materials which are used as filter media. So there are various materials which can be used for the separation of those contents or as a filter media. The first is woven material. Woven. Woven material means examples natural and synthetic. तो नेचुरल के अंदर जो एग्जांपल्स मेंशन हैं उनसे आपको आइडिया लग जाएगा कि व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ वूवन मटेरियल्स. वूवन एग्जांपल कॉटन, वूल, सिल्क इन केस ऑफ नेचुरल. इन केस ऑफ सिंथेटिक नायलॉन एंड रेयन. सो कॉटन, वूल, सिल्क, threads are used in order to make such type of the materials for the filtration. तो वूवन का मतलब होता है जैसे कि वीव करना. तो वीविंग से जैसे हम किसी फैब्रिक को तैयार करते हैं, किसी कपड़े को तैयार करते हैं और उसका एक पैटर्न होता है, पैटर्न. तो पैटर्न को फॉलो करते हुए जब हम धागों को उस पैटर्न पर फिक्स करते हैं तो एक फैब्रिक तैयार होता है. सो दैट फैब्रिक कैन बी यूज्ड एज ए फिल्टर मीडिया. सो इट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द वूवन मटेरियल. सो वूवन मटेरियल मीन्स cotton, wool, silk, nylon and rayon. So these materials can be used for the making of such type of filter media, right? Synthetic woven material का एक अपना advantage है. Now what is that advantage? Synthetic woven materials, these are more you can say कि these are more chemical resistant as compared to the natural materials. Chemical resistant. So if the sample or the feed contains some corrosive chemicals, for example, so those corrosive or acidic materials or acidic liquids we can say can easily filtered through synthetic woven materials instead of the natural woven materials. Why? Because natural woven materials like cotton and silk, they can damage in presence of those type of the contents. Right? So it is the advantage of synthetic woven materials. Second is perforated metal sheet. Perforated. तो नाम से ही पता चल रहा है कि there is a sheet which is made of the metal and in that sheet it contains the number of perforations. So you can see here is the diagram of this perforated metal sheet. So it is a metal sheet which contains number of the perforations. So perforations are like the holes or the pores, right? Holes और pores, यहीं से जो आपका सैंपल है वो पास होता है. Solid they retains on the surface and liquid pass. So perforated metal sheet, right? Third is granular bed. Granular bed. तो यहाँ पर ये डायग्राम जो मैंने ड्रॉ किया है यहाँ से आपको आइडिया लग जाएगा granular bed which built on a supporting medium. Granular. The term granular here, it represents such type of the materials which comprise that particular filter media, right? So in this case, so there are two types of the components which we used. First is the gravels which are present at the bottom, and over there these are the sand particles or the sand granules, right? So by the combination of these two, we prepare a particular filter media, right? So the material which is used in this case, for example, sand and the gravel, right? So slurry or the feed should be poured from the top. It will pass through these materials, and the filtrate it will comes from the bottom, right? The bottom should be perforated, no doubt. There must be a base or the supporting medium on which we have to place such type of the granules of the particular material. Fourth is prefabricated porous solid units. Prefabricated. Prefabricated means, प्रीफैब्रिकेटेड का मतलब हुआ कि कुछ इस तरह का मटेरियल जो ऑलरेडी बना हुआ है, तो हमें क्या करना है, जस्ट वी हैव टू यूज एज सच फॉर द प्रोसेस ऑफ द फिल्ट्रेशन. एग्जांपल, sintered glass, sintered metal or sintered plastic, right? Sintered, the term which is used here is sintered. Now what is the meaning of sintered? For example, sintered glass. Glass, so glass का मतलब है कि जैसे ग्लास से भी जानते हैं कि एक कांच जिसको हम कहते हैं. So if we crush that glass into the fine particles or glass particles, similarly we can apply for metal as well as for the plastic. So what we have to do first, we have to convert that particular material in fine particles, right? So after converting that particular material, for example glass, into the fine particles, then we have to add the certain binder, right? Binder in a little quantity. Glass particles plus binder, and then we have to compress these material in order to form a structure which is called as sintered bed, right? So depending on the particular type of the shape, we have to prepare such type of the units, right? So for example, in this case, the shape of this bed is like this, spherical we can say, or the circular, and we can place that compressed bed, compressed, since we compressed it by the application of certain force or pressure, right? So all the particles, whether it is of glass, metal or plastic, they compressed, right, form a bed. Now that compressed cake or bed will be fixed in a particular structure or the device, right? तो जैसे यहाँ इस डायग्राम में आपको दिख रहा है, so that particular part, compressed part, is fabricated or fixed at the bottom of this device. So what we have to do? So we have just placed the sample or slurry here. It will pass through this bed, and the filtrate we will collect from the bottom. So it is called sintered. So sintered means which follow a process of the sintering. So this process is called sintering. Sintering means the conversion of the particular material into the fine particles. Then we have to add the certain binder. Then we have to compress in a particular shape by the application of pressure, right? Then we will get the particular structure or the shape, and we have to fix it in the particular device, right? For example, sintered glass, metal or plastic. Last one is membrane filters. Membrane term से ही idea लग रहा है कि what should be the structure of these type of the filter media. So membrane means these type of filter media are available in the form of a thin membranes. thin membranes, no doubt the purpose of thin membrane filter is to remove or to separate out not the solid particles as such. We can also remove the solid particles, which is the concept of the filtration, but with the help of membrane filters we can remove microbes like viruses and the bacteria, right? But it depends on the pore size which is present in the membrane, right? Now what is that particular range? So if the pore size which is present in the membrane filter is in the range of 0.01 to 0.10 micrometer, then we will able to remove the virus particles or the viruses from the sample, whether it is air or the liquid, right? So what is the range? 0.01 to 0.10 micrometer. Second range is 0.03 to 0.65. So it is greater than 0.10, 0.65. So if we use this range, then we can remove the bacteria from the sample or the feed, right? And if the pore size is more than 0.65 micrometer, so that means we can remove those impurities which are no doubt bigger than virus and the bacteria. So it depends what kinds of the impurities or the solid contents are present in the sample or the slurry, right? But the main advantage of the membrane filter is we can remove the virus as well as the bacteria from the sample or the feed, right? So overall it was about the filter media and what are the materials which are used as the filter media, including the characteristics of these. Thank you.